Studios at the best bar in Southtown. That's Southtown 101. We're running the Bones crew today. It's me and Austin and your boy Jose on the ones and twos. Say hi, Ekdal brothers. What's up? All right. Well, that was exciting.
You guys are balls of excitement.
we are brought to you in part by our good friends at CBD by Natural Heights. Do you have stress, anxiety, joint pain, PTSD, insomnia?
We got the stuff for you.
We got the stuff for you. Make sure you give our good friends at CBD a call at 210-592-1060. That's 210-592-1060. Or give them a visit at their brick and mortar location at 1880 Nacogdoches Road. That's 1880 Nacogdoches Road. They've been with us from the very beginning, and we're very appreciative for all they do over there. We also brought to you in part by mybookie.ag. Did you know that the cost of a 30-second commercial in the Super Bowl is $56 million? What would you do? What's the first thing you buy with $56 million?
A real Stars jersey and not a fake one.
That's the first thing you buy is a hockey jersey.
Well, that's what's on my mind right now.
That's fair. What about you, Jose?
I would buy someone that could read mybookie.ag, not mybookie.ag. But yes, I would buy all of the jerseys.
All right, that was a fair thing, but whatever. You know what? Fine. If you're a fan of Super Bowl prop betting, which we here are on Cup of Joe Radio, you'll appreciate MyBookie's prop sheet. Go to mybookie.ag and use promo code PubSports for deposit match. Minimum $50 deposit. Use promo code PubSports and go to mybookie.ag today. New members of the Pub Sports Radio family. We're really glad to have them on. How did I read that, Jose? Was it better or worse than the other guy?
Excellent, just perfect.
Thank you.
Now I'm seeing this on Facebook, Joe. Can you explain to me the thought process behind week worth clothes prepping?
Yeah, so my dad has this thing where he gets all of his clothes ready for the week, then like on Sunday night.
Okay.
So like in the morning, that's like 7 extra minutes he gets to sleep, as opposed to like
it takes you 7 minutes to find what you want to wear,
like, or like whatever it is, like because he like irons his clothes and like everything. Like, he's a teacher, so like, he looks nice for school. And like, so everything's like prepared the night, like on Monday night. So that way, like Tuesday or Wednesday morning, he just wakes up, grabs the shirt.
This is your dad, because Connor's Facebook page says thanks to Joe Rodriguez.
Connor tagged my dad. Not me.
I thought that was you. I was like, wait, you wear a t-shirt and jeans. You do this?
No. I don't do that. That's not me. But yeah. So, some pretty sad news in the sports world happened on Sunday morning. What a lot of people are calling like the where were you moment of our generation. You know what I mean?
How was it the JPL?
Like, well, I mean, we'll get to that in a second. Like, our parents had like the Elvis dying and like the space shuttle falling out of the sky. And like, I'm not comparing this to 9/11. I'm saying that like people remember where they were when 9/11 happened. Probably you remember where you were when
Michael
Kobe
Jackson,
happened.
But okay.
Michael Jackson, the same thing. Like, all those are like similar events where it's like you remember exactly where you were when you found out the news.
Mm-hmm.
I had just put my first. I finally got a TV in my room.
Wait, really?
Like for the first time in my entire life, I have a TV like 7 feet, like 7 inches from my bed. It's fantastic. It has made my like these past 2 days or 3 days have been like magnificent. So like I had literally just set it up and I put Hulu on. I was gonna watch How I Met Your Mother, and I sat down on my bed and I opened my phone, and for some reason I checked Instagram. I never check Instagram first. It's always Twitter first, and then when I get bored of Twitter, then I check Instagram. I check Instagram first, and the Pat McAfee show had a picture of Kobe like in like a really triumphant pose, and it was like, I can't believe this is real. Rest in peace, Mamba. And I was like, what? So then I went on Twitter and I looked it up, and like Twitter crashed. Crashed.
Twitter was not working.
Twitter crashed like 2 or 3 times on Sunday. Like just like it happened a bunch of times. Like everyone was talking about Kobe.
Yeah.
So I looked and I finally saw some stuff, and I saw some reports and all that other stuff. And then if you're a longtime listener to the show, you'll remember when I went to California this summer and we had my cousin AR on the program. Remember that? Mm-hmm. You remember that, right? Right, guys?
Right.
We had my cousin on the show, and he's like the biggest Laker fan I know. Like, he's born and raised in Los Angeles. Like Kobe Bryant's his hero, right? Like Kobe Bryant's his Tim Duncan. It's his Manu Ginobili. Like that's who he is to him. And I called him. Like he was the first person I called, and I was like, bro, is this real? And he was like, yeah, man. Like I'm watching the news right now. LA Fire just confirmed it. And I was like, this doesn't make any sense. Like Kobe doesn't die. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And then just like the next, like what's been going on these past like 3 days has just been everyone kind of just like coming to grips with that, like Kobe Bryant's dead. And like, I know you're not like a huge, like, you're not like the biggest sports guy in the world. So, like this may not affect you in the same way, but it's like, I don't know how to put into words. Jose, do you kind of agree with me there?
Yes. It's wild times. Preston actually told me. I was pulling up here for a
Yeah.
show.
What were you doing when it happened?
I just parked outside and Preston texted me, Kobe does, and I was like, Kobe, what the fuck did that? I was like, what did he do?
What
And
did Kobe do now?
And then he's like, Kobe died. I was like, what are we talking about? What do you mean Kobe died? And then I immediately checked Twitter and I was just like refresh.
Mhm.
And then I just saw like, oh no, this can't be true.
Yeah.
This is all this and that. And I literally just sat in my car for the next like 30 minutes,
Yeah.
just like scrolling Twitter. Like, is this real? Like, who's actually dead? Is TMZ reputable? Actually, shout out to TMZ. There's a lot of bad reporting, but TMZ actually was on their shit. So good job to
TMZ is
you
actually
guys.
really, I guess, good at
Yeah,
celebrity
quote unquote
deaths.
good on celebrity deaths. Yes.
Yeah.
People were hating on them for like releasing the news, and it's like I understand that. It's like the family should have been told first, but also
How are they
recognize
supposed to know that?
also recognize that like there's someone in LA Fire or in LAPD that like let them know.
Yes.
Like it's not TMZ's fault. Like I get the TMZ's kind of a scumbag organization, and they do things like in kind of a shady way, and like if the family should have been alerted 1st.
Mhm.
There's a person in the first responders who reported it to them.
Yeah.
They didn't have a guy on scene. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Yeah, someone sold that news.
Exactly. That's what I'm
TMZ.
like. That's like I recognize the TMZ's like trashy, but like there's someone who's equally
They
as
have a
trashy.
job. They have a job to do, and they do it.
Yeah.
It's not
I like
illegal.
I hate to be on TMZ's side. It's like if you look on Twitter right now, everyone hates TMZ,
Mhm.
and it's like.
And guess what? TMZ has a lot of balls for tweeting that out because that is a report that you have to.
Yeah,
like,
you have to know.
You
it's
have
true.
to know, especially since they're LA based. If that's wrong, then you're just
You're screwed.
Yeah.
And the thing is that so on Saturday afternoon, and you guys probably did the same thing. I watched SportsCenter for like 6 hours straight, like probably the most consecutive SportsCenter I've watched since maybe The Decision. You know what I mean? Like maybe since then, the most consecutive. Just like my eyes were glued to SportsCenter and like glued to ESPN, like what they were saying, and it was a lot of just like the same stuff over and over again. But like what everyone who like all the people who had known him, and like I saw Ice Cube the next day. What everyone did immediately was like they texted him or they called him and they were like, "Is this real? Like, is this true? Like, what's happening?" And he just didn't respond. It was like because he passed away. It was crazy. I think the LA, like the Lakers, opinion columnist for the LA Times, I think he put it best. He was like, "Kobe's stronger than a helicopter. This isn't how he's supposed to die." Does that make sense?
Yeah, Bill Plaschke.
Yeah, that article that he wrote was like chilling. You know what I mean? Because he was like, and like one of the best ways he put about it was like, I'm a Spurs fan. Like I hate the Lakers. I've said it on here a million times. Like I hate Kobe. I hated Kobe Bryant. Like he was like the bane of my existence when it comes to basketball. But like I loved to hate Kobe.
Yeah,
it was sports hate. Yeah, I love to hate Kobe. I love to hate the Lakers. I love to hate the gold and blue and purple. And like I've written it on blogs before. It's like I hate the Eagles. I hate the Redskins. There's no team in sports that I love to hate more than I love to hate the Lakers. And it's like yesterday, it was like I just kind of like looked back on my childhood, and there's like the whole like Kobe thing, like when you're shooting a basket in a trash can, and like he said, Bill Plaschke said it best in the article. He was like, when you had a good day at work or a good day at school, like you'd walk out of your office or like the building and like you felt like Kobe.
Mhm.
You know, like you felt like I'm king of the world. Everyone hates me. Go ahead and boo. All it does is fuel. Like you felt like that. And that was just like, he had such like an impact on like the way we look at ourselves. And it was just, yeah, it was like a really long day. And like I said, like I'm not a Laker fan. I hate the Lakers, you know, and it was a long day for me. I could only imagine for people like my cousin AR, where it's like, they live and breathe Laker basketball, and like I can only imagine what they're going through. And then not even to mention like the families of the others, the other victim, the other 9 victims, and like his family, like his poor wife and like other 3 daughters. Like this must be the most like trying time in the world. But like where I can empathize is as a basketball fan, like the most, and it's like to the other basketball fans, like it's unimaginable what you're going through right now. Because like what Plaschke said in the article too was like Kobe was supposed to be old and gray and like there when they put his statue up, and like we're not gonna get to hear his Hall of Fame speech.
That's
and
crazy.
Like it's insane. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like it doesn't make sense.
Because guess what? That's going to be one of the best Hall of Fame classes ever with Tim.
It's Tim, Kevin Garnett, him, and then like a couple
Steve
others.
Nash.
Steve Nash. Like it's an all-time great class. But like we were supposed to hear Kobe's Hall of Fame speech. We were supposed to see him like beating his chest when his gold statue comes up in front of the Staples Center. You know what I mean? Like all that was supposed, like we as fans were supposed to see that, and it was supposed to be like this awesome thing, and we were supposed to see him like train in the summer times with like Zion over this, you know what I mean? Like all that stuff was supposed to happen, and it's just like it just feels like I don't want to say we were robbed, but like, it just feels so unfair from like what we could have had from him, you know? It's like because like you everyone hated Kobe as a Laker, no one hated Kobe in retirement. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I Celtics fan.
Yeah.
I hated Kobe.
Yeah,
just as
exactly.
much as
You
did.
yeah,
So-
exactly.
So, but yeah, seeing him be a dad was cool. Him and his daughter, they had a great relationship. She was going to be a dominant basketball player too.
Mhm.
UConn, shout out to UConn's women basketball.
That was a see. Connecticut does this thing, and they did it with a band member a couple years back too. You remember that video?
Yeah.
So I'm a big fan of like there's this company called College Marching Band, and they did a thing with the UConn marching band, and this kid he died in one of the shootings. I God bless me, I can't remember which shooting it was, and Connecticut did a whole show like dedicated to him, and they played like I think they played like his favorite song, and they had like a big set where it said Matt, and like there was a spot missing, and like his trombone was on the field, and his dad was there, and it was like
he was wanting to go to UConn.
he has spent his whole life wanting to go to UConn, and he was going to be in like the UConn like Husky band and all that stuff, and like I was watching that, and I remember like breaking down into tears like every time I watched it, because it was like this kid's like not going to get to do what we get to do, you know?
Yeah.
And then UConn like has to do it again. You know, like the fact that they have to do it for another kid who's not going to get to go to Connecticut.
Mm-hmm.
That's like it's bone chilling. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's heartbreaking, and like just a class act move from them. But like I hate to see that they have to do that kind of thing again. You know what I mean?
Yeah, life sucks sometimes.
Yeah, it's rough.
It makes you realize how typical your things are in day to day life.
Yeah, and I think one of the biggest lessons I'm gonna like, and it's weird to take a lesson from this, but it's like Kobe Bryant. You know what I mean? Like the fiercest competitor, the biggest jerk, the meanest Laker, just like heart of stone, ice in his veins, never cared about anything said to him. Like at the end of the day, he was still human. And that's like a weird thing to think, you know, that like even Kobe was human. And that's weird.
Well, he's still not a top 10 player all time. I'll leave it like that.
Talking Jose.
He's still not.
I mean,
I'll fight your cousin to the death on it.
Yeah, I mean, I would never say he's not top 10. That's crazy talk, but I don't want to do this right now, Jose. I don't feel comfortable doing this right now.
Yeah, just invite your cousin on and we'll have it out.
Yeah, I was probably gonna call him, see if he'd want to come on. So like probably Thursday, if like talk with Jamar and stuff.
Oh well, I'll fight him right then and there.
Oh God,
I won't wear a green shirt that day.
Yeah, show your face. Yeah, this is gonna be rough. So that's pretty much all. That's all I have to say about it for now. We'll have Jamar on the show on Thursday. We'll talk like more. We'll talk a lot of Super Bowl stuff on Thursday for sure. But
how about Rice?
I was gonna get to that. We were gonna get there, don't we? But yeah. So in happier news, UTSA finally won a basketball game.
Yeah.
Thank God, man. It took a minute. That game was stressful.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of us had money on it here.
How much? Or like what was the
Well,
what was
we won the bet -1 UTSA.
Oh, you had money line, or you had
No, I had them spread -1. Shout out to the Steal.
yeah.
And I love
Well,
that. Man.
great title for that, by the way.
Oh, well, I took it from the Celtics. So
Oh, fair. That's a good call. I like that a lot. Like we have such like basic names for our like big moments, like the comeback, the steal.
You see, I saw that you said that on Twitter, Jose, and I couldn't help but think this game does not deserve a name.
Yeah,
No,
it wasn't that
didn't.
good.
No, of course not. It didn't. But I mean, we have UTSA fans. As we UTSA fans,
Yeah.
we have to hold on to what we can.
We have to love what we can. You're
There's
right.
been so many better games this year.
Yeah, there really has. Like the Texas State game was awesome. Remember how excited we were at Texas State, and we were like, man, this season's gonna be awesome.
I don't mean to discount what Eric did because I love Eric.
He shouldn't have had to do it. He shouldn't have had to do it.
But they shouldn't have been in that position.
So who's your other favorite player right now? It's Byron, right?
Byron and Eric.
Because Byron's
Byron's my favorite because he has more history.
Yeah, I think like Giovanni's the best player of all time, my all-time favorite basketball player, whatever, like college basketball player, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Byron Fronin deserves a lot more love than he gets.
Yes.
Like he is the definition of an Iron Man. He's not a diva. He plays his part. like better than anyone. I think
Rebounds upon
he
rebounds.
like he's I think it was 8 rebounds away from the all-time list from the all-time, which is crazy.
Yeah.
8 rebound, like that means like this weekend he could get it.
Yeah.
Like he like if he gets 4
We
rebounds.
need to find the exact number and we need to count.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 8, and we can have like a big sign. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Let's work on that. Yeah, no, it's insanity. Like, just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. He's really cool. Like if I could get a please UTSA Athletics, please sell jerseys.
Sell jerseys. Sell basketball jerseys.
And baseball jerseys.
We want basketball. No, they can't sell them with players. They can't sell them with player names. It's like
I still want a
rules.
basketball baseball jersey. Forget football. I want basketball.
I want basketball and baseball apparel.
Please.
We have
Sign
enough.
my name
We
on
have
that.
enough football stuff. Give us basketball and baseball stuff. That is what we want.
We really don't have that much.
That is what
Like
we want.
t-shirts.
We want that. No, we have a lot of stuff for football.
Uh,
Like there's like a lot of football stuff. Like, you
Yeah.
can find that anywhere. Basketball, baseball, please. Not this runners basketball nonsense. I want like a good
I
basketball.
realize
shirt.
that like baseball's kind of like wishful thinking because look at our field.
Yeah.
But like basketball, that's our best
Yeah,
sport.
at least give us
Besi-
basketball.
And then Quidditch. Because
Honestly,
shout out to the Quidditch team.
shout out UTSA Quidditch. Those guys, I saw Daniel, who I think he's like a player coach now.
Yeah, you think he's the captain?
Yeah, I was like, Daniel, like I love UTSA basketball. UTSA baseball is literally my heart and soul. The football team is one of the few things in life that genuinely decides my like mood for the week. UTSA Quidditch is the single thing at UTSA, like athletics team, that makes me the most consistently proud.
I really need to go to a game.
Like I am they're having I think the big sports weekend, the weekend of Valentine, I think there's a game here. I think they have like the tournament here. So it's just gonna be like a long UTSA sports weekend on Valentine's weekend.
I would recommend explaining to people what UTSA Quidditch is for those who don't know.
So for those of you who don't know, if you've ever seen the Harry Potter series or read the books or just kind of paid attention at all, it's the sport they play in Harry Potter. And like I don't know,
And
I don't
they
really
fly. They have magic brooms
and they have
in real life.
brooms. And they have in the movie, it's like they fly on brooms and they like all the balls have like magic and there's like different rules and there's a bunch of different
I
types of
actually had
balls.
Quidditch explained to me yesterday.
Yeah, I have a book on it actually.
Oh,
And yeah, so like that's all what it is. And in a few years back, like colleges started playing it. It's actually the only major club sport that's what's the word? Not unisex. Co-ed. It's like the only major club co-ed sport. Like it is the like major club co-ed sport, which is really
I
cool.
did not know that.
Yeah, it's like there's a girl on every. There's like multiple girls on every team, and it's like the part of the game.
There's one girl in every. Everyone's co-ed.
I mean, it's, hey, baby steps.
Representation.
But yeah, I'm a big fan of it, and a lot of Sosa members are in it. There's three ex Sosa or current Sosa members in it.
And they
Ball
hustle.
out.
No, like tabling. They're there every day. on
They're
campus.
pushing.
Yeah.
Why
Like-
don't you do it, Joe?
Why don't I do Quidditch? Because I'm not an athlete. You've seen me play basketball.
Well, I don't know how.
What I am good at is talking about sports. I cannot play sports.
I don't know, man. Maybe some people want to see a couple Joe on the field one day. playing some
Maybe
Quidditch.
I'll give you
Maybe
I'll
it's
give you a
good,
hard
cross-
maybe.
Pub sports radio field day.
cross branding. You know, who knows? Maybe they want some pub. Maybe we want some pub.
I'll give you a hard maybe. What I will give you is that we will tailgate their game. They're like home games.
Yeah.
We'll throw
Heckle.
we'll throw a tailgate for the home game and go heckle and like we'll do all that stuff.
How do you heckle for?
The same way you heckle for basketball or baseball. You just kind of make fun of the guy's shoes, talk about, you know what I mean, like just little baby stuff like that. You know, what we always do.
Your broom is the wrong color.
Your broom's on backwards.
Who is you have to explain to me something. Who is the snitch? Is it actually a guy? Just a
So
big
there's a
suit?
guy. So there's a
I
guy
saw that,
who
yeah.
has like a tennis ball and a sock essentially, and
And it's hanging off his balls.
it's hanging
ass,
off his
right?
butt. It's like a tail. Calm down.
Okay.
And he runs around and he just runs around the field and he just tries to not to get caught.
What? How much money would we have to get to make you do that? How much would the Quidditch team have to do? What would we have to do to get that arranged?
I mean, you could talk to them, but I think they want athletic people to do it.
Yeah, because the snitch
Like,
is
I
supposed
would
to be
try
hard to
it.
catch.
I would try it. Like, if you told me to do it, like, I would do it. And if like Quidditch would let me do it, I would do it. But I guarantee you, they don't want me to do it because I'm too easy to catch.
Oh, I don't know, man. Maybe you could go to a practice. Maybe you can run around it. Maybe the thing is, Joe.
I can be like their dummy, like their practice dummy.
Yeah, Joe, you are so unathletic that you are unpredictable. that people don't know what you're going to do
Because they're used
so-
to catching someone that's fast.
Yeah.
So like I'm slow and they like pass me up. They're like, wait.
yeah, you can like cut in like 90-degree turns. They can't.
You're marching the entire time.
Like a hard 90-degree.
There you go. See, problem
A
solved.
flank.
I mean,
Video
guess-
coming soon. Can't
I guess we're
wait.
doing that now.
That's fun.
I can talk to Kevin and be like, hey, can I just like practice being a
And
snitch?
it's advertising.
Yeah, and it's I wear like a Pub Sports radio shirt.
No, advertising for the sport too.
Oh yeah, for both. It's cross promotional. I don't hate that. So yeah, we're gonna hit our break. On the other side, we're gonna have our everyone's favorite weekly segment. Austin explains music to Jose. We'll see you on the other side. Thank you very much. Hit the music. Radio Studios at the best bar in Southtown. That's Southtown 101. My cousin was just on the phone with me right now, and he told Jose, make sure you don't come to Los Angeles with that weed shit. That was what he told Jose. He's like, just do not step foot in LA County.
Well, I'm excited to talk to him. We can talk about Kobe's.
I don't want that to be what Thursday's episode is. I want Thursday's episode to be a very sweet, like, remembrance of a guy's favorite player. That's what I would like it to be. You're not going to let me do that, and I'm going to be very upset.
I never said anything was wrong with
Jose's
him.
going to get banned in Los Angeles.
You know, like Jose's like my cousin's going to make sure, like, if Jose steps foot in LA County, he will get shot.
He's the 9th, 10th, 11th best player of all time, maybe.
All right, we're not doing this. We're not doing this, Jose.
That's really good. Congratulations. Awesome achievement.
All right, so I heard you have some questions for Austin.
Yeah, Austin. Apparently, I heard that the Grammys are apparently your Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Who won the Grammys? I don't know.
Who won the Grammys? Who won the Grammys?
What team won the Grammys? What was the final score?
So
I heard Billie Eilish. What's her name?
Billie Eilish.
yeah.
I heard Billie took home some. What are they? Record players? What is the trophy? Why are they so small too? There's a lot of questions.
So Billie Eilish took home the big four awards on
Which are?
Grammy night. Song of the Year, Record of the Year. Don't ask me the difference between those two. Album of the Year and Best New Artist. And she's
Wait, what? Record and then
Song of the Year.
song.
Wait, no, I feel
thought
like
record was
and album were the same.
Yeah.
No, record and song. They're both for songs. I think record counts all the songwriters and the engineers, and then Song of the Year just counts the songwriters. I think.
Man, the Grammys.
And
I'm
so
already out on the Grammys.
Grammys are a dumb organization.
If the Grammys say they're too big or they're 4 big awards and 2 of them are the same thing, I don't know, man. I don't know.
But she's the first female to ever do that, and she's also the first artist to do it since 1981.
That's pretty good.
Well, that shows me that the Grammys are pretty sexist then, because Beyonce's been living for a while.
I mean, the Grammys are racist, but we're just not.
Well, those are the Oscars.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
they're all kind of racist.
All right, so who else won awards? Was Lizzo there? Was her ass out?
Lizzo was there. She opened up the award show with a performance, and I was watching with my girlfriend, and she came out in like this really like pretty dress, like this, and was not revealing, very like modest. I was like, "Hey, Steph, how long do you think it's going to take for her to like come out and like rip that off and come out?" And it took approximately like a minute and a half.
But she just ripped it off.
The lights went out, and then they came back on, and then she was wearing like
a
this really,
typical Lizzo thing.
yeah, but it was like ugly. It didn't look like. It was like this weird design.
Like just the shirt was weird. Like, it wasn't anything like about her body. Like this shirt was just weird. Like,
yeah, and then
Joe, no one's talking about her body.
Shut up,
Jeez.
Jose. Shut up, Jose.
and then everyone was giving the Grammys crap for like doing it that night because of the Kobe incident.
Yeah, that's nonsense. That doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah,
Like,
it's like I understand. I didn't like how they were like kicking out people from the front.
yeah, that's bad.
However, the red carpet was happening. Like there was an event.
The event
on.
was already planned, and it's not like they were just gonna cancel.
It was like the NBA games. You can't
just cancel it right before tip off.
People have jobs. People need to work.
Yeah,
like,
it was straight up
it
like
was just-
people were saying like they should cancel the game like 5 minutes before tip off.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
we can't
that's
do that.
not going to happen. They can't cancel the Grammys. They've been planning it all week. The Lakers couldn't have a game that Saturday because we were setting up the Grammys in the Staples Center.
Which so apparently other teams have rodeo road trips.
I saw your
That was
tweet.
one of the weirdest. I'd never thought.
I
of
saw
that
your
before.
tweet, and it took me like 5 minutes. I had to read it so many times because it was worded so weird.
Yeah.
And I was like, what is he talking
Yeah,
about?
so I saw that and I was like, I guess the Lakers go on a Grammy road trip every year.
And it's not nearly as long, but like,
But it's like they have to leave because the Staples Center is being used for the Grammys.
I can't think of, is there any other team that
I feel like maybe like I don't know. I'm sure if the Knicks do something because something's always happening in the Garden.
Yeah.
And then maybe the Celtics do something happening in the TD Garden. Like,
Yeah.
Do the Celtics have like a big road trip every year?
Yeah, they go to the West Coast.
Oh, but they have like a West Coast road trip.
But
Yeah, because they have to knock out all those games at once
Mm.
because you don't want to fly back and forth.
Yeah, I get that.
but there's not like an event in
But
TD
is
Garden.
there an event in TD Garden during that time?
I don't think so.
I can imagine there would be though. You know what I mean? Because if the Celtics are away,
there's
might as well
probably-
have something.
There's the Bruins are there, of course. And
Oh, that's right. That's right.
yeah. You see, San Antonio doesn't have all these teams that use the same arena. So.
Yeah, it's just, I know. Imagine having multiple major league teams. Like,
yeah,
couldn't be me.
the-
Couldn't be me.
The Rampage are
No, they're straight,
younglings.
the Rampage straight up play at a community ice rink.
That community ice rink is called the AT&T Center.
No, it isn't.
Yeah, they play at the AT&T Center.
The Rampage?
Yeah,
Do
they
not
do.
play at the AT&T Center.
I
I'm pretty
promise
sure
you
I
they
Googled,
did.
I googled this.
I promise you they do. I go to their games frequently.
They have. They do sometimes. I don't think it's like their regular home arena.
Well, Joe, you're gonna prove yourself wrong here. And it's gonna be funny.
I googled it.
Yeah,
They
the
play at the
Rampage games are
AT&T
great.
Center.
Fridays are $1 beer nights. They're a fun time. You go there, you hope for blood.
They do play at the AT&T
I've
Center.
been telling.
Hand up. Sorry, I didn't know that.
Dude,
I thought they played somewhere else.
The community rink, aka the AT&T Center.
I'm home of the 5-time world champion San Antonio
I'm gonna
Spurs.
keep saying this until it happens. I want to go to a Rampage game.
Okay, so figure out a date, dude. You say this all the time.
I want to go to a Rampage game.
I would say go on a Friday. Like I said, dollar beer nights are fun. And
Okay,
Austin,
so
here's
bring Joed. Got it.
here's a Rampage tip. When they score a goal, just put your arms up and start chugging them like choo-choo train. just go ahead
Is that
and
a
do
thing
it.
people do?
Yeah, Austin, go ahead and just put your arms up right now. And then you start chugging them like choo-choo trains.
Choo choo like this.
No, opposite, like one at a time.
Oh,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
this.
yeah,
Oh,
Yeah, so you just go ahead when the Rampage score a goal, just start doing that and you'll fit in.
He's
Does everyone-
totally. It's
I-
not right.
No,
No.
He's messing with me.
I don't know. It
No,
sounds
I
like a
promise
thing
you,
to do.
that's a thing. That's
That
a
sounds
To
thing.
be
like
honest,
Yeah,
I thought you
yeah,
were
yeah.
talking about chugging your beers, and I was like,
I was like, oh,
No. That is after they score. I don't know
So you're
why.
standing in front of a green screen.
Yeah, no, that would be funny. No, that would have been funny.
that could have been bad.
No, but after a goal, I don't know why they do it. Maybe it's because they're like a T-bone or whatever the heck or something. I don't know. They start chugging
Yeah,
their
this
hands
doesn't
like
make
that.
sense.
That's what they do.
Choo.
That's what
Chugga,
they.
chugga, choo.
everyone
Give
starts
him
doing
out.
it.
Go Purdue. Chugga, chugga, choo, choo. Give him hell.
So shout out to the Rampage. Go on a Friday night.
Did the
Fun time.
Rampage win a Grammy?
No, who else won a Grammys though? Since we got off topic.
Severely off topic.
Tyler the Creator won for best rap album, even though it's not a
What?
rap album, but they put him in the rap album category because the Grammys are racist and he's black.
Did he rap?
Wow.
He really did not put rap really at all in that album. He had like maybe 2 songs on that album, but they put him in the rap album category.
But it should have been in the
It's-
pop
It's a
category.
pop album.
Okay.
Okay.
Good.
Anything else?
Who else was up for that award, by the way?
Meek Mill,
All right.
Jesus.
21 Savage,
Oh,
Okay.
no.
and a bunch of other people that don't really matter.
All right. Good.
There's probably like one like
Wait,
really
so like,
important person.
so Rock just never is on there?
So that was another thing. Why did you not? Because they have like a pre-show.
Mhm.
Like I think it's in Staples Center still. And they'll run through all the awards, like best like packaging is like an award, and they'll do the rock and metal and gospel and Christian and the country ones there. They put the rock one there and the country one there, but they did best comedy album in the show. They have 9 awards that they give out in the
Yeah.
actual show. It's 3.5 hours long, and they only give out 9 awards.
Jesus
Good.
Christ.
Jesus. Oh my God.
Because
That's
there's
a
so
lot.
many
What do they do?
performances.
That's
so
a
many
lot.
performances.
Talking music?
So many performances. So much like Alicia Keys has just talked. She was like,
She was the host, right?
it was yeah. It was
Alicia
cool. Like
Keys.
yeah, it was cool. Like what she did in the beginning for Kobe, but like she kept talking after that. and
Does she
kept-
sing?
Yeah. Well,
Does she play 2 pianos at
she
once?
sang a new song.
That was the dumbest gimmick of all time. She's still only really playing one piano.
Yeah, because she's
Like she's playing the 2 different halves of the piano. Like she's playing one piano.
Joe, this sounds like if a straw has 2 holes or 1 hole kind of thing. This is
Straws have one hole.
wait. It's one hole.
Okay, well, that's what you think.
What's
Some
your
people-
How
opinion?
how many holes are the straw, Jose?
Some people would say they have 2.
Why? What made you say they have 2?
Because they have 2 openings. I don't know.
Every hole has 2 openings.
Hey, I'm just playing devil's advocate here, man. I don't know. By the way, official Pub Sports Radio Rampage night's going to be January 31st because they have a game and tickets are cheap. And they're playing
January. Oh, so like Thursday?
and they're playing
There's a basketball game
the
that
Stars.
Oh, they're
The
playing
Dallas
Oh, it's Friday,
Stars.
bro. It's Friday.
Oh, it is.
No, they're playing the Austin Stars.
They're playing the
just
Texas
kidding, I knew
Stars.
that.
Oh, the Texas Stars. Oh,
Yeah.
on Friday. What time?
7 p.m.
You know, I can't do that. I'm sorry.
Well,
Is it here in town?
Yeah. Why would I go travel for a hockey game?
For a minor league
Yeah.
hockey game?
I could think of so many more things to do with my time.
Have you ever been to a major league hockey game?
No, I haven't actually. It's very
Really?
disappointing.
That stinks.
I haven't even been to an NFL game, so
What?
What?
yeah. Well, I've only lived in Texas for like 5 years, and I don't like the Cowboys, and the Texans haven't been appealing. So,
Fair.
And I don't want to. And why would I want to go spend my hard-earned money to go see the fucking Jets in person?
Honestly, yeah. That makes
Why would I
Paid
do that to
Cowboys
myself?
prices to go see the Jets.
Yeah, I for a long time I thought the Cowboys Jets game was in Dallas this year.
So you have to wait 4 more years for that game.
Yeah, so like, why would I even bother? I can just go see the Red Sox play in Houston and get my heart broken there too.
Yeah, but that'll be a better game because like you like the Red Sox.
I almost got into a fight the last time I went.
Really?
Yeah, there's fun fact. Here's a mini story time with me, I guess.
Brought to you by mybookie.ag.
Yeah, shout out to them. So I go in. I'm excited. I'm wearing Red Sox stuff, of course. I mean, I'm not gonna not do that.
Time out. Before you get to that, there's this really cool restaurant right outside the Minute Maid Park. It's like the sandwich shop. Coolest place in the world. I freaking love that place. Continue.
Okay. So
By the way,
Red Sox starter
Shout out to them.
David Price goes out in a 1 inning because he has the flu. So that's a really good start to the game. Red Sox are losing 3-0 throughout the whole game.
Mm-hmm.
9th inning comes around. They make a comeback. And as you know, I talk a whole heaping a lot of shit.
Yeah,
a lot. I was freaking out. Bases are loaded, no outs. Red Sox don't score a run. So we go into the 9th inning, 3-3. Astros walk it off. I'm distraught at my seat. And these ladies tried to flip off my hat behind me, and I didn't notice. But if they did, I would have turned around and motherfucked them, and we would have had a bad time.
Yeah, no, see,
Stay
Astros
classy,
fans,
Houston.
stay classy, Houston. Like, come on, that would never happen in a Rangers game.
Because we all know where teams
Because we're all just bad. Because we're
Shout out to
Canadian.
the
Then
Rangers'
we'll
new
punch
stadium.
some Canadians.
we'll go Canadian hunting. It's the dumbest thing we've ever said. I think that's the all-time dumbest thing we've ever said.
I think it starts with "Let's have a bird funeral," but
we talked about that, right?
All right, Austin. Part 2 of me asking you questions. I hope you did your research because I prepped you for this. I was watching the Dennis Rodman documentary. And
the 30 for 30?
Yeah, that one.
Is it good?
Yeah, it's all right. It was all right. Guess what? Dennis Rodman, kind of a weird guy.
Yeah.
So he started dating Madonna, and everyone was like, "Oh my God, Dennis Rodman's dating Madonna!" No, and everyone's going off, and I was like, "Who the fuck is Madonna?"
wait. Okay, so do you just not have you not heard the name before?
I've heard of the name. I know she sings songs, but I don't know what she sings.
Oh.
I think she played a Super Bowl recently.
Yeah.
Okay, so Madonna Louise Ciccone is an American singer, songwriter, actress, and businesswoman, referred to as the Queen of Pop since the 1980s. Madonna is known for pushing. I'm reading the Wikipedia page. If
Good.
you
Yes.
noticed.
Let's join the Wikipedia.
Is
club.
pushing the boundaries of
Yeah.
songwriting in mainstream popular music and the imagery she uses on stage and in music videos.
So what you're telling me is that she's Hispanic.
no, she's white.
She's Italian, I think.
Or
Oh.
yeah,
I heard the middle name and I was like,
Yeah,
oh,
Louise, it's Italian.
hey man, I don't know. I gotta ask sometimes if she was from any.
she was born in Michigan.
Oh, boo. Okay,
But
never
she's-
mind. I'm
I
out.
think she's Italian.
Yeah, I'm out. What does she sing?
Like a virgin.
Well, that sounds a lot like me, but I've never heard the song. I've never heard the song.
Among other songs, because
Yeah.
I don't know a lot about Madonna.
Yeah, I don't know. Madonna.
She's like
She's the equivalent of Michael Jackson for women.
she says it says she's Queen of Pop.
Yeah, no, I mean she is. That's like a thing.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm
Step
glad.
with
And
art,
that was
yeah.
talking music.
Yeah.
Awesome.
She
Good stuff.
sings Like a Prayer. I guess that is a counterpart to Like a Virgin because
I was about to say she is all of her songs titled like a something because if that was her gimmick, I'd be all in. I would be all in.
Material Girl. is
Oh
her
yeah,
number one
Material
song
Girl.
on Spotify. I'm just Googling all these things because I don't really know.
In a material world.
Because most of the stuff I know about Madonna is when she comes on the Grammys nowadays and she performs stuff when she's way too old to perform what she's doing.
Yeah.
It's just really awkward. Because
What do you mean? How is she too old to perform these things?
Oh, yeah, you think?
I have never seen her perform.
Austin's ageist.
Austin's ageist. Joe's bad at geography.
So Austin wants to get all the olds off the road. Take their license away. Don't let them vote.
Don't let them vote.
Austin hates the boomers.
Austin hates the olds.
Well, that's
no.
what we can take away from this
She's-
episode as well.
She's 61.
She's 61?
Wow. Born in 1979.
Yeah, I mean, I guess so.
Wait, no, not born in 1979. What am I
She was
talking
not
about?
born in 1979.
I was years
That makes
active.
sense.
Austin's a big math guy too. If we didn't know that.
He actually like is a big math guy. That's the weird part.
Was college has made me dumber. I was like in high school, like I was like 2 years ahead, and now I probably can't even
Like
do like
3 years
basic
behind, yeah.
algebra.
So Jose, how's post graduation life treating you?
It's very boring.
What do you do?
Like with my days usually. Do you want to know my whole schedule? Because
Yeah, I want to know your schedule.
it's a lot
From
of
the
just coming
minute
here
that
and doing
you
this.
wake
Yeah,
up.
from the
What do
second that
What's
you
your
wake
morning
up.
routine?
Well, I'd like to say to start off, I talked to Pierce about this frequently. I have a my player in NBA 2K. His name's Jose Buckets. He's a 90 overall center, and he averages 40 and 20. So
So you play a little bit with him every morning.
yeah, me and him, we go deep. He's a center. He's like 7 foot. He's fat. He moves people around. Let me tell you. And if you think he takes shots outside of the paint, you're crazy. He dunks. He throws up hooks. He averages 40 and 20. He led the Clippers to a championship. Not a big deal. He won MVP, Defensive Rookie of the Year, whatever the heck, all the awards. It was great. Jose Buckets. And then he has
Of course, that's his name.
Jose Buckets.
he also
Wait, time out. I've always said your name Bouquet. It is Bouquet, right?
yeah, it is.
Wait,
But most people
wait.
call me Bucket because it sounds like a fancy man saying bucket.
Is that your rapper name?
No.
No, it's Joey Buckets.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah. That's obviously what it is. Come
Joey
on.
Buckets.
And then Jose Buckets has a twin, Jose Buckets as well. He's a small forward.
You couldn't think of anything other than Jose.
No, they actually look exactly the same.
I know. So they have to have the same name.
They have the
What?
same name too. It's just one plays shooting guard actually, and he's skinny and shoots threes. That's the only difference. And he plays for the Mavericks. Shout out to Luca.
God dang it. Okay,
Yeah,
so that's
those are my days right there. They're pretty uneventful, and we set up green screens. It's a great time, you know. I tell you guys to do videos, give you guys video ideas. It's a good time.
yeah.
Space is behind us right now, right?
Space is behind you right now.
Whoa! I mean, I would know that. I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah, the deep voids of space. Does UTSA basketball has a game soon?
Their game Thursday against
UAB or is
UAB. I think it's UAB.
I was about to say there's probably won't be much UTSA basketball talk on the eve of the Super Bowl. Do you have any thoughts on them now?
On UTSA basketball?
Yeah, going
see who they're
into
playing.
Thursday.
They're playing UAB. It'll be at 7:00. We don't lose at home when it's
That's true.
like
Yep.
like we've only lost one game at home all year, and that was a fluke.
To who?
Prairie View A&M.
I love it. I love
But
it. I love it.
But they were
They were a
were
good. team.
good.
They were good. Like Prairie View A&M's like not bad.
I love my favorite part of the UTSA basketball season is their shitty loss every year. Last year's is like St. Joseph's, like
Yeah.
D3 Academy for Children, and now
Like
this
the
year's
School for the
Prairie-
Blind.
it's
Hey,
Prairie View
Joe,
A&M.
he's a self-proclaimed UTSA fan. When
Yeah.
we laugh about the school, this is the same type of laughter.
Yeah, it's hilarious. It's
Yeah,
not-
it's hilarious.
So the matchup predictor has UAB at 31% and UTSA at 68%. However, the like graphic is off.
yeah,
So the graphic has UAB winning, but like the numbers on UTSA's side. So that'll be fun.
I have I'm gonna let you guys know now. I'm out on Henson already. I'm already out on him. This season, how it's going right now, I'm gonna wipe my hand cleans and I'm gonna go ahead and call my man Richard. Big old Dick Patino.
Slicky Dicky Patino.
Yeah, Mr. 15.
Mr. 15.
Man, if could you imagine how fun that would be? That would be the greatest thing. I would go to every single basketball game and I would yell at Rick Pitino every single day, 15 seconds. 15 seconds. That's all you have to say. And
You know what that means, right, Austin?
do I wanna?
No, I'll tell you later.
Okay, speaking of coaches, did you watch the Rice game, right?
Yes.
Did you see the Rice coach?
Oh, are we in the middle of that like tennis shoes for cancer thing?
yes.
No, I was just talking about like the coach. He was like the most animated person
Really?
ever. Like
I only watched it the last like
when they went into
5 minutes, I think.
halftime into the locker room, he like jumped and skipped over to I was like, what is going on?
he's like a cartoon character. Like
yeah.
that's funny. But yeah, no, I mean I don't anticipate us losing this game. Like UAB. Oh, there it is. UAB is historically like okay.
Who are we playing on Saturday?
That's the real question, isn't it? We play. Oh, that's February already, huh? We play Middle 10.
Oh, they're like the worst team in the conference.
Middle Tennessee is like the worst.
But
So this will
I mean,
be a
Rice is
a good week, hopefully. A lot of fun stuff.
let's just be glad that the WKU game's home.
Yeah, let's be glad the WKU and the other big game that I was talking about.
ODU's in Virginia.
No, WKU and Marshall are both home. So,
Marshall's
like-
not doing all that hot this year.
Yeah, but Marshall, it's still Marshall.
Yeah.
It's on CS. It's on CBS Sports Network.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Austin, I don't know if you know this, but we are Marshall.
Boo.
boo.
That's a quality
Boo.
movie, actually. Shout out to Matthew McConaughey.
I mean, it's a good movie, but that's like their whole identity. The whole school. It's all they are.
I'd even like
They are Marshall. I mean,
Like
what else
UTEP?
do you want them to be?
Huh?
They're
Like
Marshall.
UTEP?
UTEP. UTEP had one movie made about them 40 years ago,
What
and that's all
movie?
anyone talks about. Glory Road.
I think there is no better way to not make me watch a movie than to say, "Hey, there's this movie about UTEP." Why the fuck? would
Granted, it's
anyone
about
wanna
West
watch
Texas University at the time, and how UTEP was the first ever school to use black players to like win a championship.
You know what?
That's a thing.
I think I've just become the guy that's like, I'm not gonna congratulate people for doing things first if it's just like reasonable.
Yeah, no, I mean, granted, I hate it because it's UTEP, but it's a darn good movie. Like, it's a very good movie.
Well, you know what? I think I've just developed a dislike of UTEP. I don't know what it is.
Yeah!
Welcome.
I really
Just like an irrational hatred of them, right?
I don't really
You
know
were at
what
that
it
game,
is.
weren't you?
Yeah, I think I was.
Like, it doesn't make any sense. There's nothing really hate about them. You just kind of hate them.
Yeah, like
Yeah, you're a UT. Jose,
the pickaxe thing,
Jose, you're a UTSA fan.
the pickaxe hand motion is hilarious. It's
No,
so dumb.
Wait till you find out what their football tagline is. So ours is "Come and take it."
That's lame.
Rice is intellectual brutality.
not
That's the
lame,
best
but-
one. That's the best one by far.
Wait till you hear theirs. It's mining for dudes.
Wow.
Wait, no way.
No
way.
I think they've since changed it, but for a while
Googling this.
they're like recruiting tactic. Like the thing they hashtagged with recruits was hashtag mining for dudes
I think I
because they would scour the U.S.
It's
and
now
mine
it's
for
now
dudes.
creating champions.
Yeah, well, that's whatever.
that's lame.
that's-
No,
it-
I
no,
want a
it's
mining for
mining-
dudes shirt, please.
Yes, it's mining for dudes.
So yeah,
That's like a thing that UTEP says.
that already is incredibly lame. I was gonna say I hate their colors, but guess what?
No, their orange is bad. They have a worse orange. They have
but
they have like a creamsicle orange.
They're even more confused about their orange than we are. Because I was
Because we're at least
at
bright
the game,
orange.
At the game, they were wearing hoodies that were our orange.
Yeah.
Like we don't wear UTEP orange
And
very often.
Let's never forget the uniforms that they decided to wear
In the football game.
in the football.
The creamsicle uniforms.
Oh my god!
They called them the revival uniforms. I was like, they should call them the put them back in the grave uniforms.
like that's so bad. Like I think this was a running joke since Virginia. Actually, me and my friends from Virginia made this joke in middle school. They have a 99% acceptance rating.
They really do.
No, they have 100. If you Google UTEP acceptance rate, it says 100% sign.
You are going to a 4-year community college if you go to UTEP. I just want everyone to know that. And their campus is ugly. I said it.
Oh my god, it is 100%.
Yeah. I mean, like just have some
Like
respect for
we're
yourself.
76%.
Have some respect for yourself.
We're 76%.
Everyone can get into UTSA to an extent.
Texas State is 71%. Like
That's-
those are like okay. You have to have a 17 on your ACT to get into UTEP.
You have to have a brain to get into UTSA.
You know how
You don't
easy
have
it-
to have a brain.
You know
to
how
get into
easy it
UTEP.
is to get a 17 on an ACT?
I think you just write your name down.
Yeah, like that's like I really think that's what it is.
I'm glad we can get into slandering UTEP because I really don't like them. I don't know why. Like I said, I just they haven't even done anything. They're not relevant ever. None of their teams are ever good.
They did win a national title in basketball. That is a real thing.
Congratulations to them. Like I said, they had a what people call an unfair advantage back then. What people now call reasonable.
Just call basketball.
Yeah, like I don't understand.
Yeah.
Joe, I can't wait to talk to your cousin.
I can. In fact, I think I might just not have you talk. I can't.
I think I can't wait. I just want to talk to
I'm so scared because like what I wanted it to be was him. What I wanted to be is him talking about his favorite player. Like I want to have that conversation.
Well, I have $100 on the Lakers to win the championship already.
Well, that's just like that's just a smart bet.
That I put as soon
That's
as I
just
saw
a
the
smart
news, I
bet.
put that in.
Let's
Like-
go Bucks.
I'm not gonna say I'm rooting for the Lakers, but like
I'm just saying.
Wait,
if,
did
if they
the-
win, I won't be mad. But like, let's go Bucks.
I have an Ekdal's question actually. Didn't the Bulls beat the Spurs yesterday, or what happened?
yep,
Yep.
by one freaking point.
Yeah, well, that's a Joe. I've noticed that all of your favorite teams decide to lose to all of our favorite teams.
I'm trying to find this mining.
Oh man, we
for
lost to the
thing
Jets,
this whole
the
time.
Saints,
The
lost
Bears
to the Bulls, to the Bears,
lost to the Celtics.
lost to the Celtics.
I can't find this mining.
Actually,
for
I
this
think
thing, and
I
I'm
think
very
the
sad.
the Spurs actually beat the Celtics.
We definitely did.
No, they didn't beat them at
Oh,
home.
you're
I was
right,
there.
you're right,
Yes,
you're right,
it was
you're right.
it was a massacre. I remember. Yes,
You're
I was
right.
there.
I think we beat him in Boston, right?
Yeah. Well, congratulations.
Yeah, we won. That's fine.
Yeah, there you go. 1 in like 18. You know, another Ekdal's question. I got them those GH Gate jerseys. I've never seen them wearing. It hurts my feelings.
I know, like
It really hurts my
Preston
feelings.
straight up
every
wears
time.
the same 4 shirts every day.
I wear a lot of different sweaters.
Jose,
It hurts. It hurts
okay,
my
no,
feelings.
he'll wear like a sweatshirt every once in a while, but for the most part, he wears the Chicago Wolves hockey jersey. He wears the Nickelodeon shirt. He wears the Nickelodeon shirt. He wears the what's the other one?
I just want to know where the jerseys are, guys. That's it.
They lost them.
They're in the closet.
I just want to know. It hurts my feelings.
No, they're in the closet in Wisconsin.
Pierce actually lied to me last week, and I reminded him. I reminded him of this last week, so I bring this up at least once a week. And he's like, "Yeah, well, I might wear it to basketball tonight." Guess where he didn't do? Didn't wear it to
It didn't
basketball.
wear it to basketball.
I'll wear it when the Saints play.
Wear it when the Saints play next year.
In
All
August.
right. Hell yeah. That was the best part about giving that jersey to Preston.
The day after the Saints got murdered.
Yeah, well, it was a combined murdering because I lost a large amount of money and he
Yeah.
lost his favorite team. So, you know,
And then you gave him the jersey the next day.
here
Oh,
you go,
man.
Preston.
That's the funniest thing in the world.
Well, and maybe I'll never see that jersey worn. Maybe it's already been burned. Who knows?
Yeah, maybe he just burned it that night because he was so mad.
I don't know. I just wanted to put that out there too. Shout out to DHK. Please sponsor us.
Yeah, that'd be kind of nice just to get like jerseys.
Get that
What,
Chinese money.
We'll end,
That
we'll,
China money, bro.
we'll end the show with this. What are your favorite jerseys?
Mine?
Just in general.
Like the ones that I own?
I don't know how many. I don't know if you own jerseys.
I
We
only
never
have a
talk-
few jerseys.
and I guarantee you they're like all Spurs jerseys.
They're all Spurs, Cowboys jerseys. Yeah, I have 2 Rangers jerseys, believe it or not. I have an A-Rod Rangers jersey.
That's disgusting. Burn that thing.
No, it says Rodriguez on it. Like it's like my last name. It's cool. I have an A-Rod Rangers jersey and another Tony Gonzalez. He was a catcher back in like the mid 90s. Because my mom knew him. That was a thing.
Okay.
My mom like dated a Ranger back in like when she was in college.
When I used to live in Virginia, my parents would rent out their basement to minor league players.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah. And then it used to be the Red Sox and Astros organization. So we've had a good amount of players come through. Shout out to my mom for grabbing Miguel Cabrera's ass and Maglio Ordonez's ass one day. Shout out to that. I have a signed Venezuelan flag. So love her. Love that.
Wait. What?
Yeah, we went to an
You have to tell the
Astros.
story now.
We went to an Astros game, and it was this was like before I moved to Texas. I was still like not even like 13, maybe, I don't know. But yeah, we had a Venezuelan flag, and as all Venezuelan people do, when you see a Venezuelan flag, you go to it immediately. They're from Venezuela. We said hi. So they signed my flag, not a big deal. And then my mom took a picture with them and just grabbed a handful. That happened. She was like, "Wow, you guys are strong," and I was like, "Damn."
What a move.
Yeah.
What a move.
I got the flag, and everyone's happy. My mom grabbed a Triple Crown winner's ass. Not a big deal.
That's pretty funny. Wait, so like did like big players like stay at your house?
Not they're all. Let's just say if you were white, you're not staying at our house.
That's fair.
It's mostly other Venezuelan guys, so not really. I saw a bunch of good players on the Red Sox. I saw Mookie Betts before he became good.
Are they trading him?
I don't, Joe. You know what? This is something I don't want to talk about because I will legitimately start yelling, and no one wants that.
Okay, we have
want that
6
to
minutes
happen.
because I want it to happen.
Let's hear it.
So let's hear it. Go.
So here's the thing. The Red Sox are arguably like one of the largest generating revenue teams in Major League Baseball.
I'd go Yankees, Dodgers, Red Sox,
Okay,
then Astros.
That's
probably.
fine. We're top 3. That's great. And these motherfuckers don't want to pay the best player in baseball that's not Mike Trout
Yeah,
his money.
That's fair.
They
No,
don't.
that's
They don't.
fair.
They don't want to pay him because guess what? They don't want to. They don't want to pay the luxury tax. Guess what?
There's no cap in baseball. Who cares?
Guess what? The Thunder, the Oklahoma City Thunder for their team this year are paying the luxury tax of like $130 million. Guess what the luxury tax is for baseball? $30 million. $30 million. The Red Sox do not want to pay, and they don't want to get. Guess what, guys? Fuck draft picks when you have Mookie Betts, the best player in baseball. So yes, he's probably going to get traded, and when that day happens, I want to have to not wear my Mookie Betts jersey. The thing that pisses me off the most is when people get traded and I have their jersey. I have
Yeah.
Marcus Smart's jersey.
I have 2 Kawhi Leonard jerseys.
I almost bought a Kawhi Leonard jersey after he got traded, actually, but whatever.
Sounds about right.
So I have like 3 Mookie Betts jerseys. What the fuck am I supposed to do? He's the best player in baseball. He should be on the Red Sox for my entire
For the rest of his
life.
career, yeah.
The Red Sox don't want to pay him.
Which is crazy because the Red Sox seem like one of those organizations that like pays the money.
Oh, they did. They were. And then they just said, we won a World Series. We could take a break.
Win again.
Exactly. They have the team to do it.
Yeah.
They
They really do. They have the pitching. They have everything for it. Like,
and guess what? If you have to, let's just say, fine. We want to stay under the luxury cap. Fine. Let's go ahead and package David Price a contract that you regret signing, and let's package a young player, Andrew Benintendi, aka Benny Buttcheeks. If you have to do that to keep the best player in baseball, not named Mike Trout, then could by all means, would someone on the Red Sox organization grow a pair of balls and just be like, you know what? We're gonna pay the fucking $30 million.
Yeah,
because we're gonna make that back. That's nothing. I don't give a. And guess what? You lose spots in the draft because you're into luxury tax. Who the fuck cares about the draft? No one cares about the draft. It's all ridiculous.
Because the Red Sox have a historically good farm system. No,
they're paying Pablo Sandoval still. They're paying Hanley Ramirez still. They're not in baseball anymore.
Hey man, I'm an ex-Mets fan. I know what that's like.
I don't understand. Like, I just don't understand why the Red Sox have decided to become frugal all of a sudden.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. If like I get that they had like their off season this year, but like you just won a World Series. Like go gun up and do it again.
The team is still incredible. The team
championship
literally
window
has not changed.
The championship window is wide open.
The team has not changed.
You lost your GM, was it?
They fired their GM.
Yeah.
They fired their GM, but we lost our manager because the stupid fucking Astros had to be idiots and cheat. I don't care if Alex Cord may or may not have designed the whole thing and taken it to the Red Sox. Innocent until proven guilty, damn it.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, you're right.
And guess what? They didn't do it during the playoffs, and they rolled the playoffs.
That's the other thing that I don't get about the thing is that about the Astros part. It's like they did it in the regular season against like the Orioles. Like, who cares?
Oh, and guess what, Joe?
What?
They didn't do it just then. They did it in the 2017 World Series and playoffs. The Red Sox literally have been proven they couldn't have done it during their playoff run. Who the hell cares about some regular season bullshit? We care about the playoffs. Yeah. And now the Astros and Red Sox are being sued by gamblers. Fun fact. The fuck?
No, my favorite thing is the Dodgers like president being like, the Astros organization hasn't apologized yet. It's like, what? What do you want them to do?
I'm on the Dodgers side.
No.
Fuck the
Astros. Fine, that's fine. But like, what do you want the Astros to do? You want them to own up to it and be like, yep, sorry, we'll give here's your World Series banner. Like, what?
I want Jose Altuve, and I love Jose Altuve because I say this often, and I'll say it on live air. I could have been Jose Altuve if I would have stayed in Venezuela. Who knows? He stayed in
Venezuelan?
Yeah, he is.
I didn't know that.
He's like 5'6".
I thought he was like Dominican or something.
Yeah, he's like 5'6". I could have been Jose Altuve if I would have stayed in Venezuela and took some broomsticks and hit bottle caps all day. That could have been me. And now you're wearing wires? Why are you making us all look bad? He makes the entire country look bad. You literally, it is hilarious that he's like, I'm shy. I don't want my shirt ripped off. Stop. No Venezuelan man is shy. Like, all of us are incredibly loud, and we like taking off our shirts and showing off our muscles if we have them. Jose, stop lying. I want the Astros to own up. I want the players to be like, you know what? I cheated. Sorry. My bad. And then we can move on. Because I feel bad for the Dodgers because they got fucked twice. And I feel bad for Clayton Kershaw.
Yeah, poor Kershaw, man.
Kershaw's...
He had a raw deal here.
Yeah, I feel bad because guess what? Those curveballs, they're a lot easier to hit when you know they're coming.
Yeah.
Alex Bregman, I'm out on Alex Bregman. Dickhead hasn't apologized. He was so cocky.
No, like I get that people are mad at them for cheating, but like the alternative to not apologizing is admitting you did it, which doesn't make sense to me.
Because guess what they did?
But why would you ever admit that?
Because they did it. I don't know. Have some decency. That's what I'm saying. Have some class, Bregman. You were talking all this shit before. Now at least come out and say, you know what? Fuck me. I cheated. Yeah. I heard the bang bang on the trash cans. I had the buzzers. I had all this. Jose Altuve won an MVP because of this. I'm dead. I hate the Astros. I'm a big anti-Astros guy.
I don't necessarily agree I don't necessarily know that the Astros did anything. Shout out Riley.
Let me go ahead and say this. When the Red Sox play in Houston this year, I'm fucking 2,000% bringing my fucking trash can into that stadium.
Yeah, I kind of want to go to that game.
Yeah, Jose.
Can we go with you to that?
If you want to, yes. I go every year to Astros Red Sox. So it better be a good game, and I'm gonna bring my Red Sox stuff.
We were both on that. We're like, can we
Yeah,
go to that?
no, can we
I'll
go?
bring my trash can.
Well, we get to like
go
heckle.
fucking down.
Yeah,
Just like in
perfect.
Rangers.
Yeah, no, we're Rangers fans.
There you go.
All right. Well, this has been just probably one of the best episodes we've had in a very long time, in my opinion. We'll see you on Thursday. We'll be talking with Jamar for sure, maybe my cousin. We'll be talking Super Bowl Sunday. We'll see you then. Hit the music.